Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Molly here from the Allen Weather Community, and I am joined here by two lovely people, Firewaller,
Hello.
and also one of our own forecasters, Faraday.
Hello.
And today we'll be just providing some insight on today's zero weather event. We currently have an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms from northeastern Nebraska into far southeast South Dakota and to east central and northeast western Iowa. So we will be discussing this. At the current moment, we do have some observed tornado warnings in effect. We kind of came on here a little bit late. We were hoping to get on here a little bit earlier, but we had some technical difficulties. So,
By the way, fair warning, everybody. I'm currently eating my dinner, so you may hear some noise from me. So just ignore it.
all right, thank you for that.
Oh, I have to switch to the sound thing. I don't have sound patterns. Now, you'll see we have a tornado vortex signature heading towards.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new observed tornado warning issued.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Knightley with the Allen Weather Committee. I am joined here by two of my colleagues. I'm joined here by Firewaller
Hello.
and Faraday.
Hello.
So we are currently covering a tornado and severe thunderstorm situation currently unfolding in portions of eastern Nebraska currently. We have multiple tornado warnings, with some of them being observed at the current moment, which means that there's a confirmed tornado on the ground. We also have multiple spotter network reports of tornadoes. So let's go through these one by one. Currently at Table Rock, we have a confirmed tornado warning over you, as well as possibly up to 2-inch size hail on radar. Right now, the NWS has 2.75-inch hail So we are seeing around that size on radar, just a little bit lower. So once again, Table Rock weather spotters have confirmed a tornado on the ground. That's going to be it right there. A few scans ago, it does seem as if that CC drop that we were just seeing has weakened. However, alrighty, and I believe that Faraday wants to go ahead and come up. So just give me 1 second. Let's go and switch over to him.
I'm just adding on to what you were saying about Table Rock. We have a train spotter report of 2.75-inch hail just east of Table Rock. Just adding on to that, so you can go ahead again.
Alrighty, thank you. Going back over to radar. So we have some pretty strong rotation between Table Rock and Humboldt. So there's definitely still the concern for a tornado. We could either have a tornado still on the ground, or if it lifted, we could potentially see the storm recycling. Moving northward to just south of North Bend or Morse Bluff, a radar indicated tornado warning in effect for you guys. We have a Hukago right here, and it looks like more of a gust front. However, there looks to be some rotation right here, so that is why they issued a tornado warning. This will continue moving northward, northeastward, portions of northern Saunders County moving into Dodge County. North Bend, you're underneath this tornado warning. Morse Bluff, you're underneath this tornado warning. Scribner, Hoopers, and Cinder, you are right outside of this tornado warning. If they issue a new one, you will most likely be inside of it. Another radar indicated tornado warning. Just to the north of Lay, a radar indicates stronger rotation with this an embedded Hukago right here. So that's once again another radar indicated tornado warning. Radar indicated tornado warnings are issued whenever Doppler radar indicates rotation. So let's go and go to one panel here just to make it a bit less difficult to decipher what's going on. We have this rotation right in here. So green is air flowing towards the radar, red and yellow and orange is...
A new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
Alrighty, and we have a new severe thunderstorm watch for portions of Kansas, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm not too sure if those are all the counties. I'll just go and wait for those to pop through in IEMBot. But definitely, we continue to see a bit of a tornado threat. With this storm, this is just a north delay.
If you want me to.
We also have another radar indicated tornado warning. Now, this most likely will be cropped more northward. Rotation just to north of Battle Creek. So this polygon will most likely be cut to around right here. Haydar and Norfolk, you guys are underneath this tornado warning. Pierce, you are up next. If they continue this tornado warning, which if it continues looking like this, they most likely will, you will be underneath a radar indicated tornado warning, or if it does produce a tornado, underneath a reported tornado warning.
If you want to see the watch overview, switch to my screen share if you want them to see it. As I have the WSB 3 open.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we do have a new storm report as of, I can find it here. 1 mile west-northwest of Meadow Grove in Madison County, Nebraska.
Has been issued.
Alrighty, and that is a new radar indicated tornado warning. So like I just mentioned, they did issue that new tornado warning just to north of Lay. So Stanton, you are now underneath a tornado warning.
Are you on my screen share? Just so I know. Can you switch to mine? Alright, sorry.
So we definitely will continue to have a tornado threat as we
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And just like what I just said, we just got a new tornado warning, and
a new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
I'm personally believing that is the same severe thunderstorm watch just from more counties that just came through. However, regardless, we now have a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of Kansas once again until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So we have another area of concern near Battle Creek. So this is the tornado warning that I was just talking about that will most likely be cropped northward. Going over here to another tornado warning. Now this is a law enforcement confirmed tornado. So I'm not exactly too sure what they're warning this for. I'm gonna assume it's over here by Emmett. If so, they will most likely have to be issuing a more northward tornado warning. So we definitely want to keep an eye on that. We also have a flash flood warning over here in Garfield and Loop counties. So that's a flash flood warning. That means heavy rainfall is going to produce pretty heavy rainfall. You're going to be seeing flooding happening very quickly in these areas. You could also see some streams and rivers start to flood quickly. So definitely want to watch out for your flood threat. So once again, emergency manager reported flash flooding between 1 and 3 inches of rain have. Go ahead, Faraday.
You can go ahead and finish. You can finish. I'll go ahead after.
Alrighty. And 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is already occurring. So they are indeed noting the river flood threat. So let's go ahead and go over to Faraday's stream.
Tell me when you're on it.
Throat is bothering me today. There we go. This is Faraday's stream. Sorry for the delay.
So what we're looking at on my stream is the watches, the tornado watches in pink, the 3 severe thunderstorm watches we have in effect are in yellow, as well as the national composite of radars. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the silent. You just going through around the nation, we have these storms near Midland and Texas, which if I look at more of a close level on the Midland radar, you will see they also have some flash flood warnings in effect here. Most of these are just base SVRs, as well as some special weather statements. Moving northwards, we have some storms impacting the Oklahoma City metropolitan area, with 1 storm near Chickasha, and 1 moving towards Alex. These storms aren't too impressive from the looks of things, but still be on the lookout for that if you're in the Norman Moore, Oklahoma City area. Looking further north after that interruption, we have this severe thunderstorm watch here, who is not much is developed yet outside of the Wichita area. We have a few special weather statements, as well as a severe thunderstorm warning near Eureka.
Fire DMs.
Okay. Who, me or?
Fire.
Okay. As well as the whole slew of tornado warnings and stuff that's happening up north in Nebraska. So just a quick overview of the watches. The tornado watch is for 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and if I can scroll to it, there's so much text. And if I can scroll to it, couple tornadoes possible, scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events up to 2 inches in diameter likely, and scattered damaging wind gusts to 70-mile-an-hour possible. Down here for the Kansas watch, scattered large hail with very large hail events to 2-inch, damaging gusts to 70, and a tornado or 2 possible. Looking like it's going to be the same story for this one, except minus the tornado threat in Oklahoma. And then we look down here, same story here for.
Alrighty, for some reason, someone's not pushing the TOR, so sorry to cut you off. Tornado warning in effect for Madison and Pierce County, Nebraska until 6 p.m. At 5:51 p.m., there's a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 5 miles southwest of Pierce or 10 miles northwest of Norfolk, moving north at 30 miles per hour. Also, the tornado warning, oh, look at that. As soon as I read it, has been, that tornado warning was actually just not allowed to expire, was actually canceled. And continuation for our tornado warning in Holt County, it is a radar indicated tornado warning. It is no longer on the ground.
Alright. So I'm just going to look over here with the KOAX radar on WSV. This storm right here is one that I'm going to want to keep my eye on down here in Johnson County. The one that is tornado confirmed. This is one that I would keep my eye on if you're in the path of this, because this is some good rotation right here. In fact, let me get a storm track on this. It doesn't look like there's many big cities in the path of this thing. We have. If I get an actual storm track here. This would be 33.1. Nemaha around 650, which would be 550. Brownville around 555. Phelps City around 6, and Rockport around 607. If this storm holds on its current track with the rotation. Now, if it shifts more northward, we could see it almost head towards Brownville, and maybe if it holds together, Watson and that area, as well as Phelps City. This would be. You can switch off of mine now.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Faraday, for that. Now going back over to our radar here. So very weird looking tornado warning here. I'm not too sure what they were doing, but we're just gonna go with it. So this tornado warning for Dodge. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what counties are in this. Colfax, Dodge, and Butler counties until 6 p.m. At 5:08 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Bruno, or 10 miles east of David City, moving north at around 40 miles per hour. Weather spotters have reported a funnel cloud with the storm. There's also golf ball size hail. So once again, it's a reported funnel cloud with the storm, so we could possibly have a tornado form here at any time. So we're definitely going to want to make sure that we have an eye out on this storm. Because it does have the potential to drop something down here shortly, and we do not want that at all. Taking a look around at other tornado warnings, we're seeing intensification of this tornado warning just to the east of North Bend or northeast of Morris Bluff. This is also to the northwest of Cedar Bluffs. We could possibly see a tornado with this thunderstorm. Now, it's not on the ground as of yet. However, we could potentially see one here in the next couple of minutes. We have a pretty impressive hook right here. Possibly something trying to form at the edge of the hook. However, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate this tornado being on the ground. However, northeast of North Bend in Dodge County, you're going to want to make sure that you're on the lookout for the storm. This is going to head between Scribner and Hooper. It might hit Scribner just south of Scribner. So the city of Scribner, you're going to want to make sure that you are in a safe place. Because once again, this storm could be impacting you. Whether or not it's going to be hail damaging winds, or possibly a tornado. If we take another quick look here at our storm relative velocity, yeah, that's not looking good. We have tight rotation on this thunderstorm. I do personally believe that we could see a tornado with this storm here, eventually. Something to be a little bit concerned with on correlation coefficient, but I'm not going to sound the alarm bells just yet, because it's not too impressive. However, we're definitely going to want to make sure that we are on a lookout on this thunderstorm. Now, we don't want to direct all of our attention to just one storm. We have many tornado warnings currently in effect. We continue to have this radar-indicated tornado warning for Stanton County, including the city of Stanton, just near Pilger. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but we got a new storm report 4 miles west-northwest of Humboldt, which is in Richardson County, Nebraska. Storm Chaser does report hail of egg size, which is 2 inches in diameter, at 5:15 p.m. So this was just received about 3 minutes ago.
Thank you very much.
And I forgot to say, there is also a second report that just came in through here just now. 7 miles east of Elk Creek in Nemaha County, Nebraska. Emergency manager reports hail of baseball size, which is 2.75 inches in diameter.
Thank you very much, Fire. We definitely do appreciate the assistance that we're getting on this stream. It definitely does help us all get the information out as quickly as possible. Taking a quick look over here on this tornado warning near Pilger. Eastern side of Pilger is underneath this tornado warning. So city of Pilger, you're definitely going to want to watch out here. So we are seeing, let's go, and there's also a report of a wall cloud for this storm as well. 2 areas of rotation actually that we need to be concerned here for. Tight rotation just to the northwest of Clarkson. So we could potentially see a tornado here. However, more concerning to me is just to the southwest of Stanton. We have pretty tight rotation here. I'm not seeing anything that would tell me that we have a tornado on the ground. However, once again, like anything else with this system, it is entirely possible. So if you are anywhere within these red boxes, you're going to want to make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. You're going to, as James Spann has said, respect the polygon. If you're in or ahead of the tornado warnings, or even just a severe thunderstorm warning, prepare for hazardous weather. These are dangerous storms. And not only are we dealing with a tornado threat, we're also dealing with a damaging wind threat, large hail threat, flash flood threat. So this is really an all hazards day today. So if you are being affected, if you're within the SPC risk area, do make sure that you are prepared for potentially hazardous weather conditions. Speaking of the SPC, let's go and take a look at their outlook and get a better look at what we could possibly be dealing with. So, go ahead.
We got a new storm report 4 miles west-northwest of Humboldt in Pawnee County in Nebraska. Public reports hail of 3.25 inches in diameter just about 9 minutes ago. Baseball
Thank
plus
you
size.
very much. Thank you very much, Air Fire. We're going to go and sound the alarm for that one. That's 3.25 inch hail. That's greater than baseball size. What time was that report, Fire?
That was at 5:12 p.m. Central Time, or about 10 minutes ago.
Alright, and that's in Pawnee? Let's see whether or not that's still in the same... Oh, no. Alright, we're not going to actually be checking out the SPC right now because I'm seeing something more concerning once again on radar. As you can see, this is not looking good for Stanton County. And it's pretty ironic because we're near Pilger. 2 areas of tight rotation. So, City of Stanton, northwest of Clarkson, Nebraska, in Stanton County, east of Madison, or east of Enola, make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. This is definitely a dangerous situation for the area. So we're going to go and want to make
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
And speaking of tornadoes, upgrade to a radar-confirmed tornado, I do believe. No, look at that. Weather spotter confirmed a tornado. This was...
A tornado is on the ground per trained weather spotters. New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded. A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
Alright, this is not a normal situation. We have a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning now in effect. This includes central Dodge County. At 5:21 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 5 miles northeast of North Bend, or 10 miles west of Fremont, moving north at 25 miles per hour. This is a dangerous storm. Once again, we have a PDS tornado warning. This is above a radar confirmed or weather spotter confirmed or whatever have you tornado warning. This means that we have a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground, confirmed by NWS employee, Doppler radar, trained weather spotters, etc. This is confirmed by weather spotters. Most of them are trained, so we can definitively say we have a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. Once again, this is
A new tornado warning has been issued.
So this is a hazardous tornado warning. The tornado is radar indicated. Hail of 3 inches in diameter, so very dangerous hail is expected with these storms for Nemaha, Pawnee,
New
and
information,
Richardson counties in
this
Nebraska.
tornado warning has been allowed to expire.
Quite a few things going on. Yeah, indeed. Also, to point out, Namaha, Pawnee, and Richardson, not only are you underneath a tornado warning, you can also expect 3-inch size hail. That is very large. And I'm very concerned for this tornado just to the northeast of North Bend that was placed underneath a PDS tornado warning. Right now, we are seeing very tight rotation and also a very defined TDS. A TDS basically stands for a tornado debris signature. So this product that you're currently watching me look at, this is called CC, or correlation coefficient. This tells us whether or not all objects in the atmosphere are correlated or not. So raindrops and small hail are usually the same size, so your hotter colors, so typically above 85, that means, okay, I'm seeing stuff is meteorological. Everything's normal here. Once you get a
A
below
new
85,
tornado warning has been issued.
We do have a new tornado warning, which is radar indicated with 1.75 inch hail. Oh, we got 2 new tornado warnings. We're going to reach that one later. For Dodge and Saunders counties in Nebraska until 6:15, which will expire in 50 minutes. At 5:24 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Prague, or 12 miles northwest of Wahoo, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. And another tornado warning that was just issued is also radar indicated with hail of 1 inch for Holt County in Nebraska until 6:15. At 5:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles southwest of Page, or 10 miles south of O'Neill, moving northwest at 25 miles per hour. Also do have a new tornado report just 4 miles east-northeast of North Bend in Dodge County, Nebraska. Emergency manager reports a tornado at 5:23, so that was received about 3 minutes ago.
Alrighty, thank you very much. I do hope we have some good news. However, it could potentially turn into bad news. Right now, we had the potential for this tornado to have lifted. Once again, potential for this tornado to have lifted. I'm not making any guarantees here. However, based on what I'm looking at, I no longer see a TDS. So as you can see, just a scan ago, we had this TDS right here. I'm no longer seeing that. So either the tornado has weakened and we can't see it, it's over an area where there's nothing to be picked up, or it has lifted. There's multiple variables here, so do not. I'm not guaranteeing that this thing is lifted. Remain in your tornado shelter, even if it's not on the ground. If you're within a tornado warning, which are these red boxes, you're gonna want to make sure that you're still within your tornado shelter.
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
Sorry to interrupt here, but we do have a new tornado warning. Tornado has been observed with 1.5 inch hail for Dodge County in Nebraska until 6:15. At 5:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located 6 miles northeast of North Bend, 10 miles northwest of Fremont, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour.
Thank you very much. Scribner, Hooper, Winslow, and Welling. You are underneath a confirmed tornado warning. Our PDS tornado warning has been dropped. So this has indeed replaced the tornado warning. So, however, you're gonna want to still remain in. Alrighty, 5 miles northwest of Ames, Dodge County, Nebraska. Emergency manager reports a tornado at 5:24 p.m. That's around 4 minutes ago. So emergency managers were also confirming this tornado, and that has just popped up right here. So Justin the Hook Echo right here. Justin the Hook Echo. Confirming. So we definitely recommend you are in your shelter at the current moment. Fine, whenever you got a second.
What is it?
Are you currently seeing anything concerning?
Nothing too concerning right now, but we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, which was just issued a few moments ago, with 60 miles an hour winds and 1.25 inch hail, which are both radar indicated for Brown and Nemaha counties in Kansas until 6:15. We also got a new severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued here just a moment ago, where we have 60 mile an hour winds and 1.25 inch hail, which are both radar indicated for Baylor and Knox counties in Texas until 6:15.
Thank you very much for that. Alrighty. So once again, PDS tornado warning has been overtaken by this observed tornado warning. This includes Scribner, Hooper, and Winslow. If you're within any of those town names that I just mentioned, make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. Up here in Stanton County, if you're within these red boxes, make sure you are in your tornado shelter. You are underneath a radar indicated tornado warning. This means that radar has indicated rotation. However, it may not be on the ground. We continue to have tight rotation while not as prominent as before. Still some tight rotation. This is just to the south or southwest of Pilger, depending on what rotation you're looking at. We have 2 areas of rotation. This is very concerning, especially because it's right near Pilger. So these are 2 different tornado warnings moving together. So we're definitely gonna want.
So we just got a new hail report here in Jones County, Mississippi. Emergency manager reports hail of 0.7 inches just 10 minutes ago. Dime says hail reported near Sandersville. So nothing too extreme, but something to definitely watch out for if it does get covered by roads. Use extreme caution.
Thank you very much. Definitely a situation unfolding. So once again, if you're within these tornado warnings, you're going to want to make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. Regardless of how many tornado warnings you have been placed under and no tornado forms, you have to take this seriously. It only takes one. It only takes one to change your life forever. So it's not going to hurt to take shelter. It will hurt if you don't. And this is on the ground and heading towards you. Go ahead.
We got a new tornado report.
warning has been issued.
And another observed tornado warning in effect for Colfax, Plate, and Stanton counties in Nebraska. This is for the 2 areas of rotation that I was just talking about. Once again, we now have an observed tornado warning. At 5:30 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 3 miles southwest of Clarkson, or 19 miles northeast of Columbus, moving north at 30 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado. Weather spotters have confirmed this storm is producing multiple tornadoes. Basically, just right there confirming what I have just said. This tornado will be near Clarkson at around 5:35 p.m. You have 3 minutes to get into your tornado shelter, Clarkson. Do so very quickly. Do not walk, run to your tornado shelter. If you don't have a basement, you need to get to an interior room and on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you were to break down the wall of your on all the walls of your room and you were to go outside, that is not a safe room. You need to make sure that if you were to take down that wall, you would go into another room, or else that is not a safe place to be. If your room connects to a garage, sadly that is still considered exterior. Your garage will most likely be the first thing to go during a tornado. So make sure that you are now going to your tornado safe place right now. Forget everything. This is a serious situation. This confirmed tornado warning includes Stanton, Clarkson, and portions of Pilger. Once again, this is a dangerous situation for the areas that I have just mentioned. Make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. It's a bit messy on correlation coefficient. I cannot confirm whether or not this is on the ground still. However, they have issued this as a confirmed tornado warning. So make sure that you are within your tornado shelter immediately. I cannot stress with you enough. If you are underneath a tornado warning today, make sure that you take the necessary actions. Follow instructions from your local NWS. As well, if you have any storm reports, please be sure share them with us. They definitely do help. But not only that, please make sure that you send them to your local National Weather Service office. It can help them way more than it helps us. And sadly, I believe that we possibly might have another tornado on the ground with this.
A tornado may be on the ground.
This is to the southwest of the city of Hooper. And just like that, continuation of this observed tornado warning southwest of Hooper. This is a damaging tornado with golf ball size hail. This is a radar confirmed tornado. Folks, sadly, I did not want to have to say this today, but this is dangerous. This is going to be heading between Hooper and Scribner. Originally, we believed that it was going to go more towards Scribner. However, I'm worried that we could possibly see this storm starting to move more and more northeast. So, Hooper, watch out. This storm could impact you. Now, I'm not saying that this tornado is going to go right into downtown Hooper, but Hooper, keep your eyes open. Get to your tornado shelter immediately. If you're within the city of Hooper, you know anyone within the city of Hooper, make sure that you are in your tornado shelter. The person who you know is in their tornado shelter, because like I said, it only takes one tornado. Your word could potentially save a life. Don't think that you're being a nuisance. Go ahead.
Right, so I am going to this here. We do have an update to the hazardous tornado warning that we had with the 3-inch hail. The hail has gone down to 2.75 inches. However, it has canceled Pawnee County in Nebraska, continues Omaha and Richardson counties. So if you are in those areas, please stay inside. Hail can be very dangerous, if not deadly.
Thank you very much. And so, once again, this tornado is on the
A new MCD.
already new MCD. Well, really an MPD from the WBC. Heavy rainfall, flash flooding likely. I'm not too sure what area that is, but let's go and open it up. Once again, radar indicates this tornado is indeed on the ground. All right. Portions of southwest, south, and west central Texas, including the Rio Grande Valley, you are underneath a flash flood likely MPD from the WPC. So flash flooding is likely for your area. You are underneath a moderate risk for excessive rainfall for this area. I'm not here to tell you whether or not they will upgrade that to a high risk, but whether or not they do or not, make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. Tornado shelter, sorry. Make sure that make sure that you are preparing for this storm.
Alrighty, so we do have a continuation on that tornado warning over in Dodge and Saunders County, Nebraska, which is still in effect until 6:15. Hail is at 2 inches, which can be damaging. And at 5:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Morse Bluff, or 13 miles west of Fremont, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. This is a new storm following the initial tornado warning that has been passing through Dodge County. We also do have a new thunderstorm wind damage report. This was a bit delayed. This was at around 4:24 p.m. Central Time, so about an hour ago. Law enforcement reports thunderstorm wind damage, tree down in Neshoba County, Road 4300. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect with 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail, which are both radar indicated for Custer and Fano counties in Colorado until 5:15 p.m. Mountain Time.
Thank you very much, Fire. I do believe that this tornado remains on the ground. Once again, city of Hooper, just north of you, this storm will most likely go through between Scribner and Hooper. This will be pointing more towards the city of Hooper. So once again, make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. I cannot stress this enough. This supercell is starting to look very scary. The inflow doesn't look as good as it could be. It's really moist. It's not dry. It might try clearing itself out. It most likely will try that one more time. It might not survive again if it doesn't in time. However, City of Hooper definitely need to prepare. This will go between Hooper and Scribner. Anywhere in between there, you need to prepare for this tornado. This super slow move for your area. This is still underneath a radar confirmed tornado warning, and you can also expect baseball size hail according to the National Weather Service. So that's 1.75 inches. Taking a look at radar, it doesn't seem as if our hail has significantly decreased. It looks as if hail is now around 1.25 inches. Remember, that hail is what's currently in the sky, not what's actually on the ground. That hail would have melted some by the time it reaches the ground. It might be around quarter size, maybe penny size. So ranging between penny to quarter size hail falling. Go ahead.
And so we have a couple more storm reports here. First off, we got Baylor County in Texas, 4 miles west-southwest of Red Springs. Emergency manager
New
reports
information.
hail of ping pong.
This tornado warning has been allowed to expire.
Of ping pong ball size, which is around 1.5 inches in diameter. We also got a report in Rodin, Fisher County, Texas. Public reports hail of penny size at 5:33, so that was just 7 minutes ago. We got a continuation on our tornado warning, which is still radar indicated 1-inch hail for Holt County in Nebraska until 6:15. And that's it.
Thank you very much. So once again, very weak-looking storm going between the City of Hooper and Scribner. If you are within this path, or you know anyone in this path, you need to let them know. I'm very worried about this storm. Very worried. Luckily, it looks to be maintaining a pretty steady track on where it's going. But that can change at any time. That can change within an instant. Like, as soon as you can think, it will change direction. This tornado is most likely still on the ground according to radar. However, the TDS that I'm currently seeing is not as prominent as before. And we don't seem to have a debris ball at the end of this hook, but that doesn't mean that it's no longer on the ground. So once again, I'm really focusing on Hooper right now because each radar scan is getting closer to Hooper and farther from Scribner. City of Hooper, portions of northern Winslow, make sure that you are prepared for this storm. Even if you don't get hit by the tornado, you will most likely get heavy rain. West Point, Oakland, and Lyons, you are next up. You are going to be getting the heavy rain before you get anything else. Oakland, Lyons, and West Point, you're going to start getting that heavy rain here in the next few minutes. West Point's already on the northern edge of this. Possibly even a V-notch trying to form right here. This is a classic sign on a supercell. It is not fully formed yet, however, it does look to be trying to form one right here.
Alrighty, so we do have two new severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. This is not for like Nebraska or anything, so it's a little off topic. But this severe thunderstorm warning is 60-mile-an-hour winds with hail of 1 inch for Gavin, Grady, and McLean counties in Oklahoma until 6:30. We also got the same risks for Lauderdale County in Mississippi. And we got 0.75-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds for Lanier in Georgia until 7:30 Eastern.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I was about to say that same thing, but we do have a new tornado warning, which is radar indicated 2.75-inch hail, so hail is very hazardous, if not deadly, for Nemaha and Richardson counties in Nebraska until 6:30, which means that this will expire in about 45 minutes. At 5:42 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles northwest of Estella, or 7 miles south of Auburn, moving east at 10 miles per hour.
Alright, I'm really
new
sorry.
MCD.
So I forgot to point out, we do have a new MCD, number 777, concerning severe thunderstorm watch number 216. And we'll get that information momentarily as it does load. We also have a flash flood report at 5:28 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Public photo of floodwaters crossing FM 670 at the intersection of CR 337 in southern Mitchell County. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Grady County in Oklahoma. Our winds 1.25 inch hail until 6:30.
I do hate to cut you off, but definitely remains concerning. While weakening from what it was before, definitely still concerning for the city of Hooper. Tornado remains on the ground. Go ahead.
Just want to mention how we have a new TDS that's actually more south of where the primary rotation is. This puts it even closer to Hooper. I did a storm track earlier, and it has Hooper in about 7 minutes.
That's over TDS seems to be gone. I believe that was just contamination.
Yeah, it's gone now. Even though PTDS is
5
still
miles
there.
southwest of Hooper, Dodge County, Nebraska. NWS reports tornado. Tornado debris signature still on radar. First time I've seen that for quite a while.
I have
Yeah,
to agree with that.
PTDS still has almost 100% heading right over. Almost looks like this is an airport here.
Let's take a look.
I don't
Here.
know what airport that is.
Let's go and pull up the Google Maps. We can get you a more local view on what this storm's currently doing.
If y'all want me to get like.
Oh, I just thought I saw something I didn't want to see.
Tell me when you got that. Tell me when you got that.
Stand by. All right,
It
we
looks
have
like
Hooper, Nebraska right now.
it's right off of the 275.
All right, Pinky. All right, take a quick look at the city of Hooper.
It's to the west of it.
All right, thank you.
It's about 3 miles west.
Hold on.
Alright, we got a new thunderstorm wind damage report 6 miles east-northeast of Seta in Neshoba County in Mississippi. Law enforcement reports on thunderstorm wind damage at 4:35, so this was just about an hour ago. Tree down in the Neshoba County Road 729. We also do have a new tornado report. West-southwest of Hooper, emergency manager does report a tornado at 5:45.
Alright guys, we got new data here. This is a spotter network report by a train spotter. Truncated cone at 5:40 p.m. Central has since dissipated / wrapped in rain at 5:45 p.m. Looking due south from this location.
A new
That does
tornado
not seem to
warning has been
correlate with the
issued.
latest CT scan though.
Try not stepping on each other.
We do have a new tornado warning. Radar indicated less than 3/4 of an inch hail for Cumming, Stanton, and Wayne counties in Nebraska until 6:30.
Yeah, that really does not line up if you look at my screen share on Nightly and Fire.
Guys, try not stepping over each other.
If y'all look at my screen share.
If we go ahead and take a quick look at what we are seeing right now. I'm currently pulling up. What just happened? Why is? All right, we have this tornado warning. This is gonna be, I believe it actually might be crossing 275. Scribner State Airfield. And 275 around 16. You are currently going to be impacted here shortly. If not, you're already being impacted. Western Integrated Seeds and the Elkhorn River. If you're within those areas, get to your shelter. You will be impacted here soon. This could potentially reach towards Route 19 and Route F, just to the west of the K9 Country Club. So definitely want to make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. Once again, that is as far as Route F, east of the St. Lawrence Catholic Church and west of the K9 Country Club.
If you need me to get exact roads, if you want me to, I can pull them up on the BSB.
It's good. I got good maps.
Okay.
Alright, this is not looking good. Just to the west of Hooper, it's starting to actually get worse right now. Just to the west of Hooper, very defiant TDS right at the current moment. God.
According to
very defined.
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Alright, situation definitely becoming serious right now. Not that it wasn't already, however, becoming even more serious at the moment. Upgrade to this tornado warning to a observed tornado warning. This includes Pilger and Stanton. At 5:48 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 6 miles northwest of Clarkson, or 19 miles southeast of Norfolk, moving north at 30 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado and has been confirmed by trained weather spotters. So once again, make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. That has been upgraded to a reported tornado warning. Alright. Alright, this is on top of 275, just to the west of Hooper. This TDS is looking scary right now when I tell you. 275, you're being impacted. This is a very dangerous tornado on the ground. Once again, just to the west of Hooper. Hold on, guys. Just to the west of Hooper. Dangerous tornado at the moment. Very tight rotation. Up to 88 miles per hour. Tight rotation right now. On this hook. I do believe that we potentially have a large tornado on the ground. I'm not confirming that. I'm waiting for spotter reports.
A new PDS tornado warning has been
New
issued.
PDS tornado warning. Can I read it off? Can I read it off?
Alrighty, and just like I was just mentioning, new PDS tornado warning now in effect. Hold on, guys.
National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a tornado warning for eastern Dodge County and east central Nebraska until 6:15 Central Time. At 5:26 Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado is located 6 miles northeast of North Bend or 10 miles northwest of Fremont. Actually, I believe I'm reading the wrong warning here.
Stand by. Alright, at 5:50 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Hooper, or 13 miles northwest of Fremont, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. This is a fast-moving tornado. This is a damaging tornado. This is a particularly dangerous situation. This is a radar-confirmed tornado with tornado debris. Spotters also reported a cone-shaped tornado with this storm. Like I said just before this got put out, potentially a large tornado on the ground. This is a cone tornado. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornadoes on the ground. In order to protect your life, you need to take cover now. You need to move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. You need to avoid windows. And for those of you that might be outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Okay, we have an image that just came in from local news media. Switch to my screen share.
Stand by.
This is per Twitter and per a 9 minutes ago from a news agency in the Hooper area. And this is not good at all.
Stand by.
Just tell me when you're online.
Stand by. There you go. Lots of things going on right now. We're going to go ahead and go over to Faraday stream right now.
This is
Oh,
broadcast
Lord.
from
Jesus.
near Hooper.
Like I said before, large tornado on the ground. Oh my God.
This is almost certainly on the ground right now. And this is a dangerous situation for... Holy, look at the CC.
God.
Look at this.
Once again, just northwest of Hooper now. Potentially, not even potentially, a large tornado is on the ground. This is just to the east of Scribner. Yuling, you need to listen to me right now. If you are within the city of Yuling, or you know anyone within the city of Yuling, and to Oakland, you need to get them into their tornado shelter right now. This is a dangerous situation that is currently unfolding. If this continues, we could possibly see an upgrade here that we do not want. A very dangerous and large tornado is on the ground. It is not often whenever we use this wording. Once again, a dangerous tornado is on the ground, it is not often that we use this wording. If you or anyone that you know is in a path, you need to get them to their tornado shelter.
I'm getting a path right now on storm tracking. So just give me a second here. I will have a path momentarily.
Once again, dangerous storm right now. Very dangerous.
Alright. Ewing around 6:12. Oakland around 6:29. You do not have long before this storm
A
hits
new
you. In fact,
observed
we have a
tornado
new
warning
tornado.
has been issued.
New observed tornado warning in effect for Burt County, Cumming County, and Dodge County in Nebraska until 7 p.m. At 5:54 p.m., a tornado-producing storm was located 3 miles east of Scribner or 14 miles southeast of West Point, moving north at 35 miles per hour. I don't know how in the world this got allowed, but they have just downgraded this to a reported tornado warning. Listen to me right now. This is not a normal tornado. This is a large tornado on the ground. This is extending all the way just south of the city of Decatur. That is how long they believe that this tornado might be. Oh my god. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Check GR2 analyst, please.
Holy. That is. There's no words.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress this enough to you right now. This is a dangerous situation. If you know anyone within the city of Ewing or Oakland, you need to call them right now. It is not often whenever we use this type of wording. I personally believe that we could see a tornado emergency come out of this storm. I do not want to cause panic, but given what we are currently seeing, it is entirely possible. And may I remind you that we are over fields. We are seeing a extremely defined CC drop over a field. This is dangerous. Dangerous. City of Ewing, you need to be in your tornado shelter right now. This is a... I know I'm saying this so many times. This is a dangerous situation. We have a debris ball at the end of this hook. And I don't want to worry anyone, but this is strongly reminding me of Amory. If we remember that storm, or Amory, the velocity is so high to where it can't even record it. The highest that I have recorded right now is 104 miles per hour. Once again, you need to be in your tornado shelter. There's no way around this. If you are not in this tornado shelter, if you're not within your tornado shelter, I don't believe that you could actually survive this. Luckily, this is over field. Hopefully, I'm hoping to God that this dissipates before it gets into Ewing. Hoping to God.
Can I say something here?
Go ahead.
I just want to say something that I know that I've never wanted to say. I have not seen a CC dip this low. So I want to point out...
I hate to bring this up, but the last time I seen a CC dip that bad... Oh my god, that thing is massive.
Can I just say how low this got real quick?
Fair day. This thing's massive.
I know. Can I say how
the
low
last time I've seen something like this was
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
1.35 mile wide.
And this is an upgrade to a PDS tornado warning. Observed tornado for Burt, Cumming, and Dodge counties in Nebraska. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located. I have to go real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll cover. Okay. I'm covering for nightly here. A large and extremely dangerous tornado is located 3 miles northeast of Schreiber, or 11 miles southeast of West Point, moving north at 30. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard is damaging tornadoes. Source is a weather spotter's confirmed tornado. And you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This tornado will be near Ewing around 6:05 p.m. Other locations in path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Oakland and Leon. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Go ahead.
All right, we
New
got it.
information.
We got a
This tornado
continuation.
warning has been upgraded.
Again?
Alrighty. So they have just continued this as a PDS tornado warning. At 5:58 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 3 miles east of Scribner, or 12 miles southeast of West Point. This is moving north at 25 miles per hour. Weather spotters have confirmed a large, multiple vortex tornado.
Did they say that in the thing?
Yes, this is a confirmed large, multi-vortex tornado on the ground.
Oh my
Rain
God,
wrapped
never-
multiple vortex within a mile of our location. Large bowl collar cloud hugging the ground with multiple vortices. Lots of wrapping rain curtains, as quote from a storm spotter. Once again, this is a dangerous situation for Yuling and Oakland. Alright, oh my god. 4 miles northwest of Hooper, NWS employee reports a tornado. Multiple vortex tornado with rain wrapping curtains. Once again, this is a dangerous situation for the city of Yuling. We have
A new tornado warning has been issued.
again, dangerous situation for the city of Yuling. We are having multiple training storms right now underneath tornado warnings. This is also going to exacerbate a flash flood threat. We have multiple threats with this right now. Taking a look more southward, just to the west of the Omaha radar site, we have another area of tightening rotation over the area. As we've seen, this environment is favorable for the development of tornadoes. We might have a tornado on the ground with a storm. I cannot confirm or deny at this current moment. We will wait for the NWS. However, regardless of whether or not this is on the ground, Cedar Bluffs, western...
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Rick Thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 3 miles west of Colon or 7 miles west of Wahoo, moving north at 30. Hazards are tornado and ping pong ball size hail until 7 p.m. Central Time. This does include Hooper and this areas that are currently being impacted by this large, violent tornado.
Go ahead.
Look at the CC.
Alright, we got a new tornado report 4 miles northwest of Ames,
my
Dodge
God.
County, Nebraska. An emergency manager reports tornado at 5:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Ladies and
Homestead
gentlemen,
damaged.
just
Power
western
lines
Yuling.
down.
Western Yuling, make sure you're in your tornado shelter. I just want you to take a look at the terrain real quick. We are over open fields. This, oh my god, I'm getting ready to point out this house. These houses are about to get possibly demolished with a storm. I want you to take a look at this CC drop. This is what we call correlation coefficient. This is how we see a tornado. The last time I've seen a CC drop this defined was with the Amory tornado. This is and that was over a metro area. This CC drop is over a field and it is this large. This tells me that this is pulling up a lot of dirt and I'm very concerned for it. Once again, dangerous tornado situation.
Can I go ahead now?
Go ahead.
Just want to give you all an idea. So with correlation coefficient, this basically shows how correlated stuff is in the sky. Normally on a storm like this, you'd see maybe 90 to 100%. The current lowest that I'm seeing is 22.8% correlation. Means almost nothing is the same in this storm. There is a violent tornado on the ground right now. I just got a new scan and it's down to 25 in areas. This is going, if I look at my live composite,
The CC drop is just looking worse and worse as this gets closer to you.
if I look at my live composite, it's currently, let me look here.
I can tell you what, the fact that this is not been TOR agent surprises me.
If I look at the roads here, I'm just gonna go street by street here. We got County Road B. We have County Road 19. This is near Ewing.
Um,
This is heading towards County Road 1. 24th Road.
I would just
County
like
Road-
to point this out real quick. This
Yep.
tornado warning is in effect for 56 minutes.
It was in effect for 68 when it was issued.
Yeah, this is in effect for 58 more minutes. I
This
don't
is a
think I've seen a
slow
tornado
mover.
warning issued for more than 30. Maybe 45.
This is a slow mover.
No, it extends to south of Decatur, which is very long.
So here's
City
what
of
I-
Oakland and Lyons. Be on the lookout. This is gonna be knocking on your front door soon. Ewing
Honestly-
might be dodging a bullet here. Western Ewing, get to your tornado shelter. Oakland, Lyons, get to your tornado shelter. Lyons, you might be able to evacuate out of the way. Oakland, it's very dangerous. If you're gonna be evacuating, you need to move eastward.
Well, what's bad about Ewing is that it's almost entirely west of that Highway 77, based off of what I'm looking at. In fact, we just got a new scan in. It is on top of County Road 1 at the intersection of County Road 1 and County Road 19. Wow. This is just... I hate this. Saying this. County Road 1 northbound is in the direct path. If I'm in Oakland right now, up here in Oakland, I would be activate complete tornado precautions if you haven't already. This is extremely bad. This is a very strong storm, and it's making it almost looks like it could go right next door to you. I don't know what to say. At this point, just turn your volume up, put us on phone. Heck, even just put any local news source on your phone, and get into an interior room, a bathtub, anywhere that's not facing an outside wall, and that includes a garage. Don't get into the garage. Just get there now. You have not long, really. Let me get a storm track on this. Let me just get a storm track here. 27. Oakland around 6:33. You have about 20 minutes, and I would say this is going faster than the storm track saying. If I guess, I'd say maybe 15 minutes to get into shelter. Like
It potentially
immediately.
might be going offline here soon.
Why?
Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for my area.
Are you kidding me?
I will stay online as much as I can.
Okay.
But I'm
Worst
currently being
comes to worst.
affected as well. But I definitely want to make
If-
sure that what I'm currently about to say is heard. Ewing.
If worst-
This is now just to the west of Ewing. Oakland and
Yeah.
Lyons, you are now in the direct crosshairs of this tornado warning. I cannot stress it enough. Make sure that you are within your tornado shelter.
I'm just gonna say something here. These storm chasers here in this area need to be getting out of the way. This is not a storm that you want to be core punching, that you want to be on the north side of. You need to be getting past.
I would
Oakland.
honestly want to be south of it. Actually, no, never mind. East of this,
South,
honestly.
there's more stuff happening south.
East of it.
Honestly, the best option will be to get east of this.
Herman and Tecama. If you're in the city of Lyons right now,
21.
if you can get to Blencoe. This is not looking good. The CC drop is very intense.
Yeah,
It just went
21.
over. It looks like a cattle area. Just went over here. This simple building is causing a CC drop that big.
Let me see how high this drop is. All the way up to 6.4 degrees, which is about 17. It's still there up to 22,000 feet. This is a giant storm. Let me get a cross section here if you're still on my stream. I don't know if you... Look at the BWR. Look at this.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and transition over to Faraday's stream here.
You can see the Bounded Weak Echo region. You can almost see where the tornado is.
Stand by. I'm switching over to your stuff real quick.
All right.
We are definitely kind of in a rush at the current moment. All right, we are on you.
Look at this Bounded Weak Echo. This is what's known as a Bounded Weak Echo region. You can almost see the tornado in this cross-section shot. And you can see where it lines up with the debris signature.
Potentially
here.
getting over 20,000 feet right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's almost up to, that would be about 24,000 with that. And you can see how the rotation is so tight, it's causing areas of no data. And B, it just goes straight up to the top of the beam, which is around 40,000 feet. This is dangerous. Like, I can't describe how dangerous this is.
We're actually starting to have debris fallout.
Yeah, that's how bad this is.
Debris fallout. Once again, last time I saw that was Amory, which was also one of the last major tornadoes. But
Look at this.
yeah, very defined bounded weak echo region.
And that isn't even over the main debris sig.
And it's also getting larger.
Yeah, it's actually not even over the debris signature where that was. Let me get it over the debris signature. It almost looks like there's two areas.
I need to just quickly. So I don't want to direct our attention to this one. While this is also our main priority, I just want to get out some further words. We have tornado warnings in effect down here. We have training tornadic thunderstorms. Radar indicated tornado warning extending from Malmo to just south of Yuling. Once again, if this goes on the ground, this will be a very dangerous situation. In fact, it might go through Hooper if it does.
Go ahead.
A very dangerous situation is currently unfolding in 3 miles west of Yuling, Dodge City, Nebraska. NWS employee reports tornado at 6:05 p.m. Tornado debris signature continues. This is a very rare event. I've never seen them mention this before. So once again, very dangerous.
Dodge City and tornado does not have a good history, in case anyone doesn't know.
Sorry, what happened?
Hello? Anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Oh my god. So once again, velocity is so strong right now that we are actually having a lot of missing data. Once again, just so west of Yuling. Hokkaido is looking very bad. We've been screaming the alarm bells for over 15 minutes now. We have been saying that this is a dangerous storm. I have good news. It looks like it's getting caught up in its own inflow. I have bad news. The CC drop is not getting any better. So, this is still on the ground. Now, what I would be concerned about with this now moving, now getting sucked up inside of its own inflow, is it moving more northward?
Live composite has it
Now,
more.
If that happens, continuation of this being a PDS tornado warning for Burt, Cumming, and Dodge counties in Nebraska until 7 p.m. At 6:12 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located approximately 2 miles west of Yuling or 9 miles southeast of West Point, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Very dangerous situation.
They said emergency. Sorry to interrupt, but they have emergency warning in this. They have, beneath the precautionary preparedness sections, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency situation.
That's concerning.
This is not, might I mention, this is not an officially listed as a tornado emergency. It's listed as PDS, which is kind of one step down from emergency.
I'm generally wondering if they accidentally didn't put TRE warning. That's
TRE
warning right there.
I almost wonder if they're getting ready to issue for Oakland a TRE.
They probably are, because it didn't hit Yuling. It's going to Oakland. All right.
Oakland looks like it's big enough.
Oh no, this is not looking good. All right. I'm sounding the alarm bells for Oakland. Based on what CC's doing, it's training for Oakland. It might go south of Oakland. This CC drop is not getting any better. It's not getting any better. In fact, you might see debris going over Yuling right now. I cannot tell you affirmatively whether or not this is contamination or debris fallout. But regardless, it's still a bad situation for Yuling. Downtown Yuling, you dodged a bullet here. Oakland, you are now in the crosshairs of this tornado warning. Make sure that the city of Oakland is now underneath. Oakland is now underneath is now in their tornado shelters. Taking a look here, there's
Let me just put in perspective how big of a bullet you just dodged, Ewan. You did not dodge a bullet. You dodged you dodged the entire nuclear war. Because that's what it would have looked like if that had hit you.
That's an analogy I've never actually heard before. So, Oakland looks to be a pretty populated area. I'm very concerned. Oakland, you need to watch out.
Oakland is about the size of the city I live in.
Potentially be heading to you at the moment.
Oakland is
New
about the size of
information.
the city I live in.
This tornado warning has been allowed to expire.
Alrighty, so the previous PDS tornado warning, which is in effect including Hooper, was allowed to expire, as it is no longer needed. I'm gonna direct our attention more southward because I don't want to I don't want it to where we're only looking. Oh no!
Multiple flash flood warnings have been issued.
That's not good at all.
As well as a 3.44-inch tail sig.
Third, I need you to take over coverage real quick.
Alright, are we on my screen?
No, let me switch you over. Hold on.
I switched to mine.
That is not good at all. Okay, never mind. I don't need you to, but this is very dangerous what I'm currently seeing right now.
What happened?
So, allegedly, people are now calling this El Reno all over again. We don't want to panic you, but that is a screenshot from Brandon Kopic. That is a screenshot from Brandon Kopic.
That is huge.
Very dangerous dangerous situation. I can't even put an emphasis on it. Now, it looks like the edge of it is right here, but I cannot tell because of how heavily rain wrapped this is.
Okay,
Now,
switch to my stream right now. Switch to my stream right now. I have a better view of it.
10-4 standby, switching over.
This is from
Alright, we are on you.
This is from a news media outlook near Spalding, Nebraska, which is near where this storm is. This was as of 57 seconds ago.
Wow.
There's no words for this kind of situation.
Look at how the western side of it from our view is so flat. That's a sign of a violent tornado, folks. Sign of a violent tornado.
You can see the hail. It's rain wrapped because this dude is clearly in the rain wrap.
Indeed. You can just see how violent it is. You can see these little vortices coming off of the side of it. Very violent tornado. I'm actually seeing a few spin-ups right here on the ground.
I see, actually, if I pause the video, I see a horizontal vortice right around there.
Potentially slow. So also look at the western side up there. Wonder what that could be.
This is insane. Let me keep monitoring Twitter. You can switch back from me.
Alrighty, thank you very much for that.
Down power lines in Schneider.
Power lines are completely snapped in half.
Yeah, that's not just down. That's mangled.
Snapped in half power lines on the ground. Only really being held up by the wires, honestly, at this point, which is another hazard. If you're going through where a tornado has just hit, make sure that you are watching out for downed power lines. If they fall on your car, that's not going to be a fun time.
Another thing we need to look out for, especially if this goes over Oakland, is going to be gas leaks. Because gas leaks are going to be insanely dangerous, especially if this goes over.
Alright.
This isn't even the storm that we were looking at, and this is
another photo of as of around just a little bit ago, around 5 minutes ago. Another thing
Amy
from Brandon Kopic. Large tornado on the ground. This is a big wedge on the ground. This is what we call a wedge tornado. If you've ever wondered what a wedge tornado looks like, that's your answer. That is what we call a wedge tornado. That is not.
Oh,
what I'm
that's
looking for.
terrifying. Those tornado sirens are terrifying.
All right, that seems
Do
to
you
be
hear
all
this?
that I could find. Let's see if we can find anything else. Yeah, that is a.
I talk for a moment, real
Oh, I don't
fast.
believe
I
that's
got a
actually
couple
Fort
tornado
Cell.
reports.
Either that or I've been recording for way too long.
This is making a beeline for Oakland. The good news is I think it's starting to wrap itself up.
4 minutes ago, this is the supercell. This is the supercell right now. It's honestly hard to tell what's happening. This is your wall cloud right here. Your tornado is somewhere within this rain wrap. Whenever we say a tornado is rain wrap, this is exactly what we mean.
Look at my
You
screen
can't
share.
tell what the tornado is and what it is not. Which is why, Leonard, if you ever hear, this this tornado may be obscured by rain and very difficult to see. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. This is exactly why. You cannot see it. I can just see the edge of the tornado right here. That's either the edge of the tornado or just a very heavy downpour. Okay. So very hard to tell what is actually ongoing. 2 miles northwest of Erling, Burt County, Nebraska, storm spotter reports a tornado. Large, violent tornado. That is their quote. Large, violent tornado. This is a very dangerous situation. I am hoping that this will start dissipating. However, it's going to hit Oakland most likely.
Bad news, guys. It looks like it's starting to get back its inflow. The inflow notch is starting to become more visible.
Indeed. City of Oakland. Make sure that you are within your shelter at the current moment.
Oakland needs to be a shelter now.
We plead with you. Make sure that you are within your tornado shelter. I don't care whether or not you don't see the double pink lines and the black line running through it. Just because it doesn't say tornado emergency doesn't mean that this is not a serious situation. Quoted from NWS Omaha, a large, extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency situation. You do not always hear this. Very dangerous situation that's currently ongoing. Very dangerous.